All right, y'all. So, crybaby David Haney, man, finally got his wishes. You know what I mean? After being spun around the ring and dangling and flipping and twisting around the court on the ring and the ropes. He finally got his wish, y'all. He finally got his wish. So, this Ryan Garcia legal team, they're going to settle for a $1 million payout out of his purse. He's going to be fined 10 grand, and it's going to be officially a no contest, meaning that David Haney's going to keep his old record. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I guess all that crying and complaining paid off for David Haney. You know, I wonder, y'all. I mean, you know, fair is fair. I get it. You know, but my thing is this: what if Ryan Garcia would have lost that night, y'all? If Ryan Garcia would have lost that night, would David Haney would he have pursued this whole cheating thing? He was on drugs and all that crap. Would he have done that? I doubt it. I doubt it. You know what I mean? Let's say if the tables was turned. Let's say that David Haney gave Ryan Garcia the beats. You think that he gonna let's say that Ryan Garcia was on pads or whatever, and David Haney still won. You think David Haney would be complaining? No, he's not gonna be complaining because he get to keep his old record, and then he got another win on top of the record, the flawless record that he got. He wouldn't have said nothing. He wouldn't have said nothing, but because he lost, y'all, you know what I mean, he want to cry and complain and all that, and but I get it, y'all. Fair is fair. When you take these type of enhancement drugs or whatever, it does. I don't know the science on it, but I heard that it give you a little bit of advantage, I guess. You know what I mean? Whatever. But we don't know how many fighters were on pads that Mayweather fought, Mike Tyson fought. Some of these boxers be on drugs, but none of them really pursue it because they won the match. You know what I mean? So we don't know who Mayweather fought that was on drugs. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure they test him or whatever, man. But I don't know if they test Ryan Garcia before the fight or whatever, but I know they tested him after, and they found him guilty of using pads, y'all. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. David Haney, he finally got his wish. He fired his dad for no reason. I guess he didn't like the coaching, or I guess he was just upset to the fact that he lost that night. I think they should still keep his dad as a trainer. So yeah, man, y'all. So Ryan Garcia came back positive for using enhancement drugs. I knew he was on something, man. That boy was acting too weird. He was just out of it, man. He was talking about all type of stuff, man. Conspiracy theory, aliens about to attack the earth. The guy was talking about zombies and an apocalypse. I mean, he was talking about some wild stuff, man. I never heard this kid talk like that before, ever, man. You know what I mean? So he had to be on something. He had to be on something, man. And there it is. He was on something, man. I don't know if he mixed those pets with some crack or what, but whatever he was on, that boy was talking crazy, man. Yeah, so man, because he gave that boy the beats, man, in that ring. He gave that man the beats, man, and Devin Haney could not lift that down, man. He had to, he just, man, he had to, like, man, that boy had to be on something, man. No way he could have beat me that bad. But I believe that if Ryan Garcia wouldn't have took any type of pads or whatever, he would have still won that fight. That's my opinion. He would have still won that fight. He would have still hit him with the same hook. It was just the same hook he was throwing. The same one he threw at Tank Davis. Tank Davis ducked it and hit him with a body shot. And David Haney failed to learn from the last fight that Ryan Garcia had. He wasn't. I don't believe he was doing his homework because he was getting caught with that left hook all night long, man. All night long. Nah. All night long. Anyway, y'all. So yeah, it is what it is, So now David Haney happy about his little old record now, he want to let the whole world know that, hey, man, Ryan Garcia beat me because he was on Pez. I don't think nobody cares anymore, man. I don't even think that that people care that he's back at an old record. I mean, I don't know. He's just not an exciting boxer to watch. He's the type of boxer that I would not pay to watch, man, on pay per view or anything like that. Not throwing shades on him like that. He's just a boring fighter for me. He's a technical good. I mean, he's a technical fighter, but it's a boring fighter. Tank Davis knocks people out. He's a fun fighter to watch. And Ryan Garcia, even though he was on pads, he knocks people out too. Of course, he knocked down David Haney, so people want to see that again. People want to see that same performance again. Pitbull Cruz, I'm growing. I'm growing to like that boxer. He's good. He gave Tank a lot of trouble. Would I pay a pay-per-view for Cruz? I don't know. It just depends on who he's fighting. If he was fighting Shakur or if he was fighting Ryan Garcia, maybe I pay the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Or even if he fought Raleigh again, I'll probably pay to watch that again. That's crazy how Raleigh was giving Tank a little bit of a hard time, but Cruz, man, Pitbull, man, the way he looked against Raleigh was like he was bullying the man. And I'm kind of surprised they even won that fight. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Everybody got their little opinions to say about Raleigh, but I think Raleigh's a really good fighter. I just think that he just needs to be more sharp in his defense, a little bit more sharper in his jabs, and not throw too many wild punches. You know what I mean? Just need to stay tight in his stance, man. When he's throwing calculated shots and then get back with the defense, throw some calculated shots, combos, get back on defense, use leg movement. I feel like he's kind of like too. I don't know, man. He's just too all over the place to me. But he's a good fighter, though, man. I'll give him that, But yeah, y'all. So Ryan Garcia, man, he won't be fighting for a whole year. I won't be surprised if he do an exhibition fight, because I'm pretty sure that exhibition fight is like you could do that on the side. He could fight what's his name, Jake Paul. For some bread. But I don't even think that he's gonna be able to fight Jake Paul because he's about to get killed by Mike Tyson, man. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, So, we're going to see what's next for Ryan Garcia. I don't even think he cares. He already got paid. You know what I mean? I think the guy got paid. I don't even know how much money he made that night, though. Say against David Haney. They said he had to pay out $1 million, man. That's a lot of money, man. I wonder how much he got paid that night. You know what I mean? Shit, so anybody, I need to do my research on that, see how much he got paid that night, because giving up $1 million is crazy, man. That boy always losing money. Every time he bet somebody, that nigga always lose. He bet Spence and lost. He bet a lot of people, man, and lose money all the time. Every time he bets, he loses. He bet against what's his name? I think he did a bet with Tank, and I'm glad he didn't, because he would have lost all his money. He would try to bet his whole purse. You know what I mean? That boy needs to stop gambling, man. Anyway, so I guess crybaby David Haney, man, got his wish. You know what I mean? He cried long enough, cried hard enough, and cried loud enough. He got his wish. He got spun around the ring. He got that nigga was rolling in the ring. He was swinging in the ring. That nigga fell in the crowd. That nigga was, they was trying to, stand on the rope like he won and everything, man. He did that boy bad. I ain't gonna lie, man. David Garcia did that boy dirty, man. I don't even know what's the worst beating. Crawford, Spence, or Ryan Garcia, Haney. I don't know, man. I think David Haney's up there with him, because he literally almost looked like Martin Lawrence when he came out with his head swole when he fought against Hearns, man. For real. Yeah, man. I mean, he had his whole head like like a raisin, man. That nigga was lumped up. Anyway, y'all, this is Back with New Content TV. Please ring the bell. All right, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? And go to the merch shop and copy y'all some merch. All right, y'all? All right, man. Till the next time, holla at me.